Good evening. Evening, Chippy, CJ. Evening, mate. Just stick it. Send me it on my Instagram, mate. Send me it on there if you want. Evening, boss man. Yes. Evening, Dale. Irish Map here. Evening, Rachel. Not that Rachel. Yes, Jazzy. Evening, Conan. And evening, Passat. Yeah, I done a video about half an hour ago. Um, I just got nagged. If people talking absolute crap. But I haven't really been on YouTube because I've been rough. I don't drink much now, and I had a good drink on Sunday, so um, oh yeah, I'm still rough now. Evening, Mister M. Dave put it on you in Newcastle. Nobody put it on me at Newcastle, mate. Right, up the bags. Right. From what I've seen, right, people have said to me the security was only for Paddy, this, that, and the other, right. As far as I could see, Paddy's was sat down all night, right, in the same spot. When Shadow was wandering about, right, security followed him everywhere. He had two security following him everywhere. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But he had two security people walking about with him all over. I don't know. I don't know if who pulled him or anybody pulled him. I didn't see. I didn't see that, mate. Yes, thank you. Well. Yeah, it was class. It was a really good day. Really, really good day. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I wasn't going to have a drink. It was our young and he said, "Oh, we dad, have a drink with us. Have a drink with us." So I ended up getting pissed. Evening narrative. I'm talking shite. Were you there, mate? Because I was there and I was stood. I spoke to Shadow while he had his security there. So, you know what I mean? Oh, not today, mate. Not today. But yeah, so guess what? I'm not talking shite whatsoever. If any of the no nonsense lads are watching this, they can jump on and confirm it. What a load of shit. Paddy might have had security. He might have. But for you to turn around and say I'm talking shite, I've never heard so much rubbish in my life. Were you there? Because I was there with the security who were looking after Shadow. Simple as that. So yeah, has Jimmy deleted his account? I don't know. I've never heard or seen anything from him. Dotty. My ass didn't fall out whatsoever, mate. I was walking about there all night, and not one person said, "Thingy." Like I said, ask Shadow if he had security. Go on his live, ask him if he had security. He had security when I was talking to him. Well, I wasn't really talking to him, but when I approached him, the security guy put his arm across me. And there you go. But apparently, I'm talking shite. Apparently, I'm talking shite. You know what I mean? Thank you, knee legs. What an absolute bell end you are, mate. Right? I said it was. I thought it was. I actually thought it was because I'll tell you what, they wouldn't let anybody too close to him. When I walked over, the security guard got hold of me, stopped me getting closer. Not that I was going over doing anything bad, really. Like it was just a bit of crack, really. But it is what it is. Right? That's fair enough, mate. But at the end of the day, I approached him. If they, like I said, the no nonsense lads can clarify this. They were talking to him. I think I'd been out with a cigarette, and me and my son were walking back and spotted obviously the no nonsense lads were hanging about waiting for us. And, and yeah, he stopped me. The security guard stopped me going over to Chano. But then once I said it was all right, it was all right. But he stopped me. He stopped me from approaching Shadow. So if it was just filming, I just find it strange because people say to me, "No, the security there for Paddy. They were there for Paddy." Paddy was sat down. As far as I know, I never seen Paddy move. He just sat where he was. Yeah, did I see that, mate? I seen that. But inside, where every time he walked around, there was security with him. Every time. There was even security stood with him when he sat down as well. Because I was down ringside and they were like up just up above us where the no nonsense lads were. But yeah. So yeah, it might have been not the stream, but it just seemed it was just a bit strange. Them not letting me approach him because I wasn't going over in a mood like I don't know. I was going over like arsing about really. Well, in fact, I was going over because I was with the no nonsense lads. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Up the bags. That might have been the case. It might have been the case, but just seemed a bit strange. Security stopping people like yourself going over to not to confront him, but to just to see what was going on. See, I only seen creepy, right? Me and the no nonsense lads went in, and with the first few fights, we stood at the like near where the bar is. We never even went to our seats. We stood where the bar was. We didn't even see creepy until about the third fight. We could see him like further over. Like, well, it was a bit of a way from us. We just noticed it after weekend, but it was like in the middle, like he was sort of in the. He's like at the front, but in the middle. If that makes sense. It was like three rows. Um, yeah, there was three rows. I think he was in the mid. He was in the middle row. I think that looked like he was. At the end of the day, right? It was a really good night. So we have to up the bags. We have to admit that it was a really good night. A really good night of fight. All the fights were really good, weren't they? I was so impressed with that Gary Slater because the lads knew him, so I was talking to him for a bit. And he's only short, isn't he? He's short, but he's like a bull, absolute bull. Lovely lad as well. Lovely lad. Yeah, it was. It was a mint cat. Everybody went for it. There were all wars when. See, Rob, like Gary Slater beat Rob Cunningham, but I know Rob, but I don't know him well. But I've met Rob, and he's the most down to earth, nicest bloke you'll ever meet. But he just had nothing, did he? He had nothing with Gary. As soon as Gary started landing, it was just it was over, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was a really, really good night. I think I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down to Liverpool. Listen, all I ever said was, if anybody approaches me, that's different. But I'm not gonna. I was never ever had any intentions of approaching anybody. It's not that I just. Why would I? Do you know what I mean? And I'd never seen him outside. I'd never seen him anywhere, but from a distance where he was sitting. That's the truth. He was like, yeah, it was. But I don't know if you'd agree. I don't know where you were sitting, but with us being at the front, the chairs were tie wrapped together, and like I said, there was some big, big, big uh, blokes there, and the chairs were tied up together, so you were sort of stuck like that a bit. And in between the rows, you'd had like you hardly had anywhere to move. Like it was really, really tight getting round. You know what I mean? It was a so then we watched a few fights that ringside because we sat behind Paul's. We sat behind Paul's missus. Um, and then at the end, we ended up moving because there was people trying to get past all the time. And I just said, "Hey, why don't we'll stand up there and we'll get a better view?" And it was a better view standing when we went like a bit behind it, like went in like a corner bit, and it was yeah, it was just better. It was a better like it was better where we were. Do you know what I mean? We stood there, and there was loads of people shouting and singing, and it was good. It was really good. Scotty G. Yeah, honestly, it would have been all right to try to bump into Scotty G, but I've never been up there before. So when I got there, it was all closed up. Like you weren't allowed, you couldn't get in because we were there. I think it was about half three or something like that. So maybe some we had to walk around the outside to the dome and all that, and there was a few people kicking about, a few people starting to turn up and that, and we walked out to the dome bit, like where the thing is, and it was just like a street. There was I think there was a shop the shop over the road and stuff. But we didn't have a clue where we were going because we were going to try to find a pub to meet up with a few people, but we just didn't have a clue where we were going. Do you know what I mean? And then anyway, I was in contact with Andy, Andy and Paul because and they just said, "Oh, well, hang fire there because we don't know where we're going." And then they come over, they drove over, and then we buggered off for half an hour while they got sorted, like got changed and stuff. So we went with them, but we were like, we didn't have a clue where we were. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't. See, I thought it might have been like near like a town centre or something. Well, it might have been, but we didn't know where we were. Just it looked like we were in like the middle of just like a housing estate, really. There didn't seem to be anything else round there. But no, I didn't actually see. If anybody did put it on creepy, I'd never seen. I honestly never seen. All I seen was him, was with him sat down, and then I think he stood up and he was videoing one of the fights or something. But it was from like a distance, like from where we were. Do you know what I mean? No, I never seen Paddy there. That's why. That's where all the confusion's coming from, right? Because I think Paddy was sat up on the balcony. I never seen Paddy at all. But Shadow was wandering about. Well, earlier on, he was wandering about. You know what I mean? Creepy's going on Paddy's live next week. See, why does Paddy want to have him on his live after everything? I don't know. I don't get that. Well, that's where I was stood up the mags. I was stood. Do you know where you'll know exactly where I was stood? Do you know the first bit? There was like a bar there. I can't do that because you can't see my camera. You know what I mean? There was like 2 bars, wasn't there? And I was stood in the where the 2 bars were for the first 2 or 3 fights. Yes, the champ. Hey, Paul. That was a cracking display, that mate. Just like proper chilled. I thought you were just going to go divvying that, but it was just a nice controlled aggression. That. Saying that though, I seen the face on you. I seen the face on you when he put you down. He fucking face like thunder. But yeah, it was class, that mate. Class. And for anybody, right? I've just seen your shot there, Paul. That bloke was an hard bloke. A proper hard bloke. I don't care what anyone says. He was a fucking animal. Cheers, Paul, mate. Cheers, mate. Listen, I'm over the moon with you. What's next? Do we know what's next, or is it too early, mate? Venice is a good fighter. We would put you to sleep, mate. No, Paul. I'll tell you what. I'm probably the only person Paul wouldn't fight. Ask him. He's on here. I think I'm the only person Paul's actually scared of. Listen, guys. Ask him. He's here. Ask him. It was an absolute ride. It was an absolute brilliant night. I thought all the fights were brilliant. I was so impressed with that Gary Slater as well. He's a little animal, him. Honestly, he's a little animal, that fella. Right, Cockrell will go to the next one. I don't think that's going to happen. Paul's going down to cruiserweight, I believe. Eddie Hall going to fight PV and DC at the same time. I don't think that'll end well for Eddie Hall. Yeah, that's Paul. That's definitely Paul. Definitely Paul, that. Jump on if you want, Paul. I'll put the link in. I know, mate, I know. Yeah, I'll put the link in if you want, Paul. Put the link out. 2 secs, bud. There you go, Paul. It better be the right Paul. No fucking porn bombing. Porn bomb. Better not be, Dotty. Yes, brother.
Hello, mate.
Everyone's saying, don't be sticking them on every porn bombing.
That
was cracking, that kid. That was fucking class the other night.
Nice one, mate. Appreciate it, mate.
It was
probably
class,
the only person with no fucking scratches on my face.
That's a little one.
I've got four stitches. That's all I got.
Is that the one what he landed when you went down?
No. That was on me fucking chin. That got me on the jaw, didn't he? But it wasn't, mate. If I wasn't swinging while he did me, I'd have been on my feet. It never hurt. It never fucking done any damage to me. I was off balance. It was a flush knockdown, 100%. I'm not taking that away from him. He knocked me down. It was a good knockdown. I'll give him that. You know, I was just off balance when I was swinging. I was trying to counter him with the right hand, and he caught me, and I went down. It is what it is. You know, fair play to him. He was a beast of a man. You know,
I see your face. You had a fucking face like thunder when you got up. Our Jake was stood next to us. Our Jake went, "Oh fucking hell, look at his face now, Dad." You were fuming, weren't you?
Well, look, like the plan was to do the 5 rounds. Like I knew he was awkward. Listen, people were giving him an hard time, well, giving me an hard time for fighting a hand-picked opponent and saying he was this, he was that. I did my homework, mate. It was my first ever fight, my biggest fight of my life in 7 years. You know, fair dues. I fought I called Gareth Fraser at the beginning of the year, but. I mean, look, Gareth is a proper good man. He was a big man, big mush, but I never took it serious. You know, I knew what was going to happen in that fight. I knew I was too much for Gareth, so I never really trained properly. I never took it serious, and it was just a tune-up fight for me. No disrespect to Gareth, because Gareth's a friend to man now. He's a friend of mine. But this fight, 100%, I took it serious. I did my homework. You know, I knew what type of eyes were on me. You know, I know the type of stick I would get on YouTube if I'd have lost. You know, I know the type of stick I'd get anyway if I'd have won. You know, I knew YouTube's YouTube. But I took it 100% serious. And this guy was a silver medalist in fucking combat in Sambo. He's one of the best ever MMA fighters to ever come out of Bulgaria. Now, I know that people laugh at that because not many MMA fighters have come out of Bulgaria, but to be one of the best in MMA coming out of Bulgaria is massive. Even the commentator said that. I knew this guy was awkward. I knew this guy was strong. I know he wasn't a boxer and he wasn't like an elite striker, but he is an elite fighter. I knew this, and people want to laugh all day long if they want me. I'm not asked, but I knew this guy was if I wasn't on point, it would have given me problems. So my game plan was to come out, look good, move well. Don't go back to the old K1 style when I'm walking forward, getting it. I wanted to come out pretty. I wanted to move around. I wanted to look nice. I wanted to look sharp. You know, and that's exactly what I did. And believe it or not, mate, I enjoyed myself. I didn't want the fight to end. You know, I was really enjoying myself, moving around, feeling well. You know, yeah. I mean, I've never fought like that in years. You know, back in the white collar days, I used to move a bit like that, but the K1 style is just walking forward and just trying to kill with every shot. Where adopting this style and training in the training camp, mate, it was all about movement, you know, not relying on power, you know, taking my time, picking my moments, you know. And I think it showed that night, you know, how calm and collective I was, the movement, you know. And mate, listen, every single person that was in my changing rooms that went past the first round looked like Kung Fu Panda. They looked fucking mashed. You know, every single person on that night was mashed in. The faces were fucking mangled. Mate, I did 3 rounds. I've not got a scratch on me. Got a little scratch there. Look out, you know, and no one expected that from me. People always, the stick that I got, people going, Venice is easy to hit. You know, Venice is wide open. Venice is too flat-footed. Venice is too straightforward. You know, I knew. That's why I never posted much footage, because I knew what I'm capable of. I know I can box. I know I can move. I know I can fight. So I knew what I was going to do that night, and I did it. I did it. Do you know what I mean? Could have done a lot of things better. Of course, I could have. You know, I found the distance a bit off. You know, surprisingly not. Like when you wear gloves, you get an extra inch on your reach. You know, and with it being bare knuckle, when I was touching out and looking at the distance, just that little inch threw me off a little bit, because I thought I'm a bit off here. That's why I started to lead with the left hook. You know, the plan was to lead with the jab and then or catch him coming in. But I decided to lead with the left hook because I could jump an inch forward with the left hook. When I flung the left hook, it took me forward, you know, and then I caught him with the right hand in the first round. So it was wicked. It was wicked. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to fight again. Can't wait to fight again.
I was not right. That fight that you had, I was not expecting that to go like that. I was expecting you, right? Because I've seen you sparring and stuff like that. I just thought you were just going to walk straight forward and. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting.
If anyone's wondering why I've jumped on you, lad, the reason why I've jumped on you, lad, mate, because what you did for me when you picked me up and took me down to sparring, you know what I mean? I'll never forget that, mate. You know, you never chat. You wouldn't take any money off me. You know, you were fucking, and you were good company. You know, you could crack. I'm not only that, you're a local lad as well. So that's why I've always said, you know, I'll always have time for you, regardless of what show you've got. We know we've got you with, because I don't listen to all that shit now. No, it doesn't interest me now. It doesn't matter. I take you on face value, and you're a good lad, and I class you as a friend. So if anyone's wondering, that's why I'm on your lad. But the sparring.
Just got this dickhead here, this lad here, who's just trying to have a little go at both me and you, Dan James or whatever it is. The same lad who said he was going to meet me in the car park up there on Sunday, Saturday.
Mate, listen, YouTube's all smoke and mirrors, mate. There's not a man on this fucking.
He must have been grounded.
Listen, I've moved away from all now on YouTube. Like, listen, I'll tell you now. If you want it, you'll get one warning in my comment section. If you decide to be a fucking cherry in my comment section, you will be removed. Simple as that. Like, I don't give a fuck about algorithms. I don't give a fuck about, views or anything like that. What I like to do is I like to come on YouTube. I like to connect with my support, to talk a little bit of honesty, get myself a little bit vulnerable, talk about fighting. I owe that to my supporters. If you want to come in my comment section and be a prick, you'll get removed, and you'll lose the privilege to comment again. Do you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. People go, he's removed from comments, he's blocked. No, I don't need that negativity in my life. You will be removed from my fucking comment section, and I don't give two fucks what you think. It's as simple as that. I created this YouTube channel not to make a shitload of money or anything like that. It was to talk about mental health and addiction. Slowly but surely I've started to progress, and it's about anything and everything now. And it is all about profile building as a fighter. But, the people who've supported me from day one are always in my comment section. That's why I'll always read the comments. Because I read the comments, I have to remove the negative, because my kids are on there. I don't want to be looking at negative shit, mate. I do suffer with a brain that can focus on negative shit, and I don't need that. I don't need it. So I don't give a flying fuck what people say on here now. YouTube has helped me develop thick skin, and I really don't care what anyone has got to say on here about me, especially if it's negative. Look at that.
It's your fault. It's your fault now that I'm getting loads of shit. Because if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for that day we went down there, hey, look, just jump on his channel. I just fell into it. And I just thought it was funny at first. And I just get thingy, done it.
Oh. Yeah, well, look, you love it though. Like, to see people like yourself, mate. You'll thrive off this shit, mate, because you're good at this. You know what I mean? I aren't. I'm emotional. I'm an emotional guy. I am. I'm quite sensitive as well. I get a lot of stick for being sensitive as well, because I am an emotional guy, and I am quite sensitive, because there's fuck all you can do about it, and that's what gets to me. But it is what it is. I'm cool with that. I'm all right with that. It's just one of them things at the end of the day. But you must be earning money on here now. You built this channel off the back of me now, so I want a few quid off you daft little cunt.
You'll be getting that. Can you clarify something, right? Because everyone's calling me a fucking liar, right? On Saturday night, do you know Shadow?
Yeah.
Shadow Boxer. Did he have security with him?
Right. Listen, I can't.
You were out the back.
He didn't bring security with him. The security were watching him. They were looking after him. I think the reason why they were looking after him, mate, was because. Well, I don't know why. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, I've seen a lot of videos saying that I was trying to stop him from getting in. I didn't even know he was there. I was asleep when people were. I was asleep when they were making videos. I didn't wake up till about 5 o'clock. I went straight to the venue. I didn't even know he was in there. I didn't until the next day when I seen the videos. I didn't know Paddy Conroy was in there. I didn't know they were turning up. I didn't know anything. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even know he was in Jimmy Miller's corner. I didn't know anything. But what I did find out is that I think security were looking after him just in case anything went off, or because let's have it right, mate. He's not well liked, is he? He's I've got no opinion on him.
Well, that's what I was saying, right? Because I seen him and I walked up to him. And as I walked up to him, I wasn't going to do now, but as I walked up, the security guard got hold of me. I said, "Whoa, do you know what I mean? It's all right."
I think when he got in there, I think the security see that security team, they're sponsoring me. A security sponsor me. Yeah, they're sponsoring me. M&G Security, they're sponsoring me, and I think they mentioned it about they had to look at, like, watching, because they didn't want him getting filled in or fucking anything fucking starting. Do you know what I mean? Which he probably wouldn't have got filled in anyway. Do you know what I mean? People are not there to have a good night and focus on the fucking fight nights. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of people said to me, "Why didn't you confront Creepy? Why didn't you do this?" I said, I'm going there to watch and support the lads.
Listen, at the end of the day, mate, YouTube's YouTube. YouTube's beef, exactly. YouTube beef. Like unless it's like, look, I don't like talking about him. Unless it's me or the big div from Donny, or someone who can have a fight, who actually wants to fight, then that's when people need to meet up and arrange fight, and something needs to happen when you're face to face. But all this stuff, what you've got going on, mate, it's just tit for tat. It's I get it, mate. Like, it's people on here are addicted to fucking back and forths and negativity, and he said, she said. People want to see this shit because it does views. So I do understand the game, and I do understand it. It's not for me, because what happens to me is I want to fight and I don't want to hit someone, which is shit. That's why I've moved away from it, because I am a fighter. Do you know what I mean? And when someone wants to say shit about me, and I'm like, well, let's do something about it. But yeah, it's shit, mate. It's shit, and that's why I always come away from it now. I've learned my lesson. I've played the game, and the game's not for me, because at the end of the day, mate, there's fuck all I can do about it. If someone wants to say something about me, or think they're exposing me, or want to say some shit about me, in hindsight, it's YouTube. What can I do about it apart from walk around my front room, not happy about it? That's why I think I'm done. Do you know what I mean? Like, people can say what they want and do what they want on YouTube. It's just got to stay on YouTube. It's absolutely pointless taking it personal, and absolutely pointless, trying to do anything about it, because in hindsight, it's YouTube. It's not fucking real. It doesn't.
Anyway, on a positive note, mate, what's next for you? Or is it a bit early to say?
Well, I'm marrying my woman this year. I'm going to marry my woman in 19th of September. So I've told the big KFC. The big KFC are fucking well happy with my performance. They're offering me contracts. I'm there to stay. I've told them, look, I'll fight until I can't swing no more. I'm fully invested with the BKFC. They're happy with that. The Americans have been talking about me today. I think there's a couple of us getting bonuses of the night, fucking bonus for the way we performed. The bare knuckle organisation were talking about me, Jardine. They were talking about a couple of other fighters. So I think we're getting bonuses. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but they are talking about bonuses. And I'm here to stay. But I made it clear, look, I'm marrying the woman of my dreams this year, 19th of September. October, I'm taking my little girl and the family to Disneyland. And then when I'm back, line them up. Line them fucking up. Yeah, line them up. I'm ready. I want that title. I want to fight anyone and everyone. That's just where I'm at.
I was sat behind your lass. And I tell you what I thought. She's shitting herself a lot more than he is.
Yeah, she was. She does.
Up and down. That was...
Look, I get nervous. Of course I do. And any fighter who tells you they don't, they're full of shit. I get proper nervous. I do. I'm really nervous. I'm fucking walking up and down. I keep picturing myself getting beat. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But then by the time I'm walking to that ring, I feel invincible. I'm ready. I've done all the necessary work. It's just, I'm ready. What can I say? Do you know what I mean? All the nerves go. It's a strange feeling, mate. It's a strange feeling. It's one of the best feelings ever. Fucking class. I think every single man on this planet should try. Get off! Stop it! I think every man on this planet should try it at least once. You know what I mean? Just to get off. Look at that little cow. Get off. But I said I was only jumping on just to show my face, mate. Like, look,
just to say, your dad's on there. Your dad's in the comments. Look.
Yeah, he watches you, mate. He always watches you. He's a fan of yours.
I spoke to him on Saturday, mate. He's a lovely bloke, that fella.
Yeah, he said he's a good cracking son. He's funny as.
Looking all dapper on Saturday with his suit on money.
He said that sheriff's a funny lad. He said he woke up in bed and he said his t-shirt was all like I creased and all. And someone says, "Fucking hell, who's ironed your t-shirt?" And he went, "Your lass or your mum or something like that." He said he's funny him, son. And he started laughing. I thought,
yeah, it's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, mate. Of course it is. But go on then, kidder. Nice one for having us on, mate.
Brilliant. Listen, well done, mate. Well done, and good luck for the future, mate.
Nice one, brother. You watch what you're doing, mate. Don't listen to the shite. Don't listen to the negative. And if you just keep doing you, brother.
Right. Thank you, mate. And I'll see you soon, buddy.
Ta-ra, mate. Ta-ra.
There you go. Mr. Venice on the live. He's a nice bloke. He's a lovely bloke, Paul. He really is. And his dad's a really nice bloke as well. I'm sorry, I missed all the comments then. I did miss all the comments, obviously chatting away and stuff. But yeah, he's a really nice guy, Paul, and he's, like I say, his dad as well. Will you share my last upload? Yeah, I'll do that, busy. I usually do, mate. It's just I haven't been on Facebook for Facebook. I haven't been on here for a couple of days. I've just been rough, mate. But all sorts going on. So I've just chilled out, mate. Yeah, when I come off for you, busy, I'll share it, mate. No problem at all. Yeah, it was nice to have Paul on. Oh, yeah, he is Jazzy. He is, mate. He is. I wasn't. I honestly wasn't expecting his fight to be like that. Because, like I said, I've been round him when he's sparring and stuff. Like, come forward, bang, just knocking hell out of people and stuff. But he fought it really well, didn't he? Like, he did use boxing skills. Yeah, he is, Gladdy. He's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. I'm not going to let you on again. Of course, I'll let you on, mate. Are you there, like? Oh, Craig. Are you down as Craig? Narrative. Pop your picture on a minute. So, sorry, mate. I didn't realise when it said Craig, right? I thought it was someone taking the piss. I thought it was someone taking the piss.
All right, mate. I don't know.
Sorry, mate.
Changed it back. My picture was on there before. I've changed it back, man.
Yeah, when
How you doing?
when I said Craig. Yeah, I'm good, man. When it said Craig, I thought someone's taking a piss now because I've got Venice on.
Yeah, all right. Nah. It was me, man. It was me. Like,
Oh,
yeah, I
sorry.
like
I always,
calling
I keep forgetting you. I keep forgetting you're called Craig.
you. All right, yeah, I know. It's one of them things. It's all. I don't want to be called Narrative. That's the name of the channel. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, well, I will.
somebody
I'll call
like
you Craig, mate. I'll call you Craig.
Sheriff sounds more cool, though, than somebody calling you Narrative. You know what I mean? All right, Sheriff. Yeah, that sounds cool. Like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you doing, mate? Have you been doing all right?
yeah, I'm sound. I enjoyed. I watched the. I wore into BKFC before and stuff like that, but I've started to get into it a bit more now, and I enjoyed the fights that I watched the other night. I was impressed with Jimmy Justice. I must say that.
Well, we this is a funny one. This, right? We got back to the door, you know, before we went in, and the queue was all the way, like the queue was massive, right? You know, to get in.
Yeah.
Anyway, we seen Jimmy Justice, so the no nonsense lads were talking. Like, we were all talking to Jimmy Justice, and Jimmy, like the fighters, you know, go in the back door.
Yeah.
There was two security guards on there. I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm in his corner." So that we're Jimmy's team. Do you know what I mean? And go, no. I said, "We're fucking Jimmy's team." So they let us in. So we didn't queue up or out. We just went straight in the back door.
Was
And then we
that
were walking
I've
about.
said that video that you was on about with the shadow with the security when he's on that balcony, man? Them following him everywhere he goes, man.
Well,
Even when
they were down.
when he's walking on that balcony, them following him. Two of them.
Yeah, but he was downstairs when I seen him, and I walked over to him. And when I got pretty close to him, a security guard put his arm, like, got hold of me. I wasn't like going over, like, I stuck my chest out a bit and that, like, you know what I mean? I thought, right, see what he says here. But it was like, yeah, the security put his arm across me, like, well, there you go. There's what Venice has just said. Because I said, I don't think they were just there for him streaming. I think they were there in case someone gave him somebody hit him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they must have
But,
had some intel beforehand, like, oh, this could kick off or anything. But
he wasn't allowed to go in, was he?
Shall we have a conversation about these people who keep telling you, "Oh, if I was there, I would have done this." All these faceless accounts, like, stupid, innit?
Well, it is. The thing is, mate, right? There was no space between seats or anything, right? So,
Is
if
he gonna
anything,
do anything anyway, man? Are you friends with fucking Mick Terrell? You know, and were he there? You know what I mean?
I know, Mick. I was talking to Mick.
Yeah, but are you friends with Video Craig? They get on, don't they?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. They certainly wasn't sat with
Yeah, they
him
do.
on
He's
that
done a
night.
podcast with him. He's done a podcast with him.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, you know.
It was only a couple of years ago, man. I don't think they fell out since.
Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know, mate. But I've knew Mick. I knew Mick about 2017. Do you know when they used to do little like when they were on the BKB, they were little shows. They
Oh,
were maybe
I
like
was following it then. You've been
they used
more
to
of
only
a
be like used to be like maybe 300 or 400 people. You know, like in the early days. So like
mm,
everybody, fighters included, all used to just mingle together. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And
That's the
yeah, there
way
was
it
loads
was.
of
I
them.
seen the video, man. It was good. Like you spoke to whose video was that? Was it yours when you were speaking to? No, it was Shadow Boxer. Fucking hell.
Oh, who was
But
they speaking to?
everyone was allowed to meet each other, were they, and stuff like that.
I honestly don't know, mate. Like I said, I was busy that day, and like I went up there. Like I said, there was loads of people said they were going to film me in and stuff, so I went up early.
Yeah, yeah. Who
And
said
been
that? But the faces are cans, like.
yeah, so we just walking about. Me and my son were just walking about, like for a bit, and then the no nonsense lads came over. And we jumped in the car with them, and then we buggered off for half an hour. Come back
You know the
and went in.
faces, the cans, right? There's good people in the. You know, like in every
Yeah, I know.
community, there's like good and bad. Like good
Yeah,
faces accounts is like bad ones, like. But you know the ones that like criticize, like tell you what you should do and that, man, and how you look and stuff like that. I don't
yeah.
get that.
Well, there was a lad there. He was pissing that right. But he was jumping all over us and jumping all over the no nonsense lads and that. Please give me a shout out. Give me a shout out. If he's watching, right, kid, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. But he was a lovely lad, baldy head, just like proper, just a dead happy person.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was up, man. I tell you what, there was loads and loads of Polish people there as well, because there was like a few Polish fighters, and they had like there was a couple of sections where it was just Polish. They have flags and everything, like shout proper loud and that.
yeah, yeah.
Was
That
honestly, it was really good night. There's some proper proper big naughty looking
that
people there. Like,
yeah. I think they integrate a lot better than the other
yeah.
minorities in this country. Though they're the Polish.
Oh yeah, there was no, like I said, they were dead loud and stuff, but there was no trouble or anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was like
I think
brilliant.
like yeah. What do you think of that? Do you follow politics at all? I'm just on about Nigel Farage, man. He got something chucked at him again, there.
I'd say I, I voted for Brexit, me though.
Yeah,
Just I don't know. I just thought to myself, why have people in Europe dictating what we can do?
yeah, he's right there.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
look at
thought.
it now. It's switch round now. Like everybody in Europe, them all getting like right wing governments, and we're gonna get Labour, man.
Yeah, but
Fucking hell.
doesn't even show you though. If you look in Europe now though, after riots and stuff they have, especially France and stuff, it doesn't even show it on the news half the time, does it?
Nah, because it makes it look bad and that, Debbie.
Yeah, but it should be the truth though, the
We
news,
only
shouldn't
get
it?
give one narrative. Narrative. We get shown a narrative, but it's not the true one. Like if you watch the news, the mainstream news, like you need to dig
Yeah,
around a bit to get the
it,
truth.
it's what they want, mate. It's what they want you to see, really, in it. But
Yeah,
I don't think,
yeah.
I don't think, I don't think Labour. I don't know. I don't want Labour to be in charge, but I don't think we're going to benefit by whoever's in charge. To be honest, mate, do you?
Well, them it's a racist for saying this because it's true. Them as Labour are an Islamist party now, mainly.
Yeah.
I am.
Well,
You look
they
at the
definitely were that
candidates,
Corbyn,
like
weren't
look at
they?
the mayor, man. Look at the mayor. Look at the
Yeah.
candidates, like the. Can't get
Well,
around
look
it,
at.
can you?
Well, I used to always vote Labour, no, years and years ago. But
Yeah.
then sacked
This
Jeremy
was
Corbyn.
before I thought the same, man. Like, and now, like, it's completely changed. It's been took.
Yeah, but
There
sacked
was for
Jeremy
the
Corbyn.
workers. There was for the working people back then, were they? Like,
They're all private schoolboys now, though, and they're not. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It's the same. It's the same. Like, they get to
As soon
schools
as that
where,
Corbyn was like trying to be prime minister, I thought no chance. So then I stopped voting Labour. Like after that, I voted. I
yeah,
voted. Oh, what did I vote? I voted for Nigel Farage. I
yeah,
think.
for UKIP at the time,
Yeah,
weren't
yeah, I did. Yeah,
it? Anyway, like people want to know, like if you don't know, like it's only a short, it ain't nothing like bombshell. But I caught video Craig saying something, singing about fucking Ian Huntley again. Oh, I'm out the dark side, he says, but he can't fucking help himself, man.
No, not they can't, mate, because they don't get the same amount of views trying to be like not a twat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a throwaway remark though, but like, why does he keep saying, like, if I'd had so much abuse about that particular topic, right, I
And then
wouldn't
and
shout
now he's
Ian
mentioned, yeah,
Huntley.
now he's mentioned the actual
I
bloke
wouldn't
who's done
shout
it.
Ian Huntley if I was
No,
putting myself out the dark side. I wouldn't be shouting Ian Huntley on that Decker video. Do you know what I mean? Because he can't pull himself out because of the Decker video. He's still doing that, so that's the dark side still. So I don't know
yeah.
how he's gonna like.
So I tell you what, I'm not even
Yeah.
interested in Deck. I'm not even interested. Deck is not
Nah,
right.
no me
He's not.
anymore. But like,
He's not on here. He's not on here anymore. So what's the point? Like this.
'cause he
Do
likes
you
to
know what I
milk the
mean?
cow, man. He's a cow. He's like a lol cow, like not a lol cow, wronging cow, like, and I'm gonna milk him for everything. Well, I don't get
Yeah,
our video, Craig, can sell his life story to Netflix. It's his life story. That I
yeah.
don't get that.
It's bollocks, and it's like it's the thing is right. Who's interested in someone who's getting done for something to do with like a car offence, a driving offence? Who cares? Like, do you know what I mean?
Dodgy Dave, man. Oh, them all at he's still up as a con man. Have you heard what's been going on with him?
I don't even follow him, mate. I don't.
Yeah. He
I
took
don't.
2 grand off this guy, like a disabled guy who's been claiming stolen valor. He said he was in the SAS and that, but he ain't been in the army at all. Like, and Dodgy Dave took like nearly 2 grand off him.
Wow.
That's the second person who's took 2 grand off
Yeah,
over his
I heard
YouTube
about that
career.
before. Yeah, he
Yeah,
talks
man.
some shit, though, doesn't he? That dodgy Dave.
Yeah, and people believe that he's gonna like go to houses and do stuff. Like, I don't get it. Some people are so thick. And yeah, this and he's called Dodgy Dave, man. And if you're gonna send somebody Dodgy Dave called Dodgy Dave money, I don't know. I can't help
I know
you.
what that's like, isn't it? That's it. Somebody said he was. Somebody said that he was at the BKFC, but
Yeah,
I,
he was, man.
well, I never seen him. I didn't see. I'll tell you what I did see. I'll tell you who came up to me and you know that Simon Kirk.
Oh, something's just crossed my mind, man, and I'll be a hypocrite if I don't point it out. You know, Paul Venice, he's good friends with Dodgy Dave, so I'm sure that that's how he got his ticket for the BKFC. I'm sure Paul Venice sent him his ticket, Dodgy Dave's ticket.
Well, I never seen him there. If he was there, I never seen him, mate.
Yeah, he went there.
Oh, well, well, listen, I never seen him. So for him
Mm.
saying he's
There was a
about
video
all
out
this,
of Paul Venice saying like, "Oh, Dodgy Dave, like my good friend Dodgy Dave, he's done something for him or something like that." You know what I mean?
uh,
So, and I bad Marvin, it's just the truth. You know what I mean? That's all.
yeah.
He's put it up himself, so he ain't bothered about it.
Well, it's that, like I said, that Simon Kirk came up to me, introduced himself and that. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people on here like call that Simon Kirk, and he was a proper nice bloke, a really nice
He
bloke.
seems
Do
a
you know what I
nice
mean?
bloke. He seems a nice. Is he small in fact or tall in fact?
Shorter than me,
I told him you.
6'1".
Oh, so he's under 5 foot then.
No, he's under 5 foot. That would
I'm
mean it'd be
joking.
fucking 4 foot. That would mean
He's
it'd be
like
four
Chris
foot
Murphy Winfred and video Craig, man. Why are they all short? Oh man.
Yeah, that Winsford's a little guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Oi, did you see video Craig?
Yeah, but he was like
Did he
not.
look as small as in the picture? Did he look as small as he does in when he's standing between Venice and Christie?
I don't know because he was sat down when I seen him. Like it was like, but he was like quite a
No, he was
distance
stood
away.
up. You thought he was sat down, but he was stood up,
Well,
man.
maybe yeah, maybe. I just seen him a weekend. We just seen the fucking weekend. But it was like he was right
That's
over the
all.
other
That
side.
gives him 3 inches, man. That
I don't know if it
Mohican
was,
gives him 3 inches.
I don't know if I don't know if it was one of the no nonsense that spotted him. But it was like he was nowhere near where we were. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Them are all
He was
right, lads, are they?
yeah, they sound them man. But
Yeah.
they know that. Have you seen that Gary Slater?
Yeah, yeah.
Gary Slater was
He's a bit of a beast, ain't he?
he's quite sharp, but he's like a bull.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
that. I said when the first time I seen him on YouTube, I commented. I said I thought that was Dodgy Dave when I first looked, and I did.
What a nice guy he is.
He
He's
laughed
just
at
like,
it though, man. Nah, he took it. He laughed at it like he goes. I
honest mate,
forget what he said, but it was
he's
nice.
just a proper like, just a ball of energy. Like he's just fucking hyper. You know, like he's just hyper. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's a nice guy though. I didn't realise how young he was. I think he's only in his early 20s. You know.
Is he?
Well, I think he.
Fucking hell. I thought it'd be at least 30. So that ain't being horrible.
I'm
I
not,
just thought,
listen, I might be totally wrong, mate. I might be totally wrong, but I'm sure they're no nonsense lads because they know him. Like they would know him quite well, and they were saying he was only he's only young. But I don't know.
nah, man, I don't know the age of him, but if he's that young, man, fucking hell. He's got some like, he's going to get stronger.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. But yeah, I didn't see Creepy outside or anywhere like that. I didn't even see him move from his seat.
Nah. But why you ain't going to start on somebody like in front of loads of witnesses, you? It's just going to happen, is it?
I don't think someone's saying he did Slaphead Rachel go. I don't think Slaphead went because you'd have easily got blinded, wouldn't you, when the big lights and went anywhere near there.
Yeah, no, nah, that's how they probably got there, man. They flew on a broomstick, man.
Yeah,
Fucking.
maybe. No, I didn't see Slaphead CJ. I didn't see Slaphead. But again, I don't. There's that many people there. Honest to God, you couldn't move. You couldn't move, mate. Like it was absolutely bouncing. Do you know what I
Rammed.
mean? Yeah,
What
but
was it
me and my
sold
young'un,
out?
right?
Was it sold
Yeah,
out?
I think it must have been. But me and my young'un were ringside, right? But we didn't even go to our seats till about the third fight. And then people were just trying to get past all the time, you know, to go to the bar and the toilet and stuff. And it was like standing on your toes and stuff. I said that would Jake. I said, let's go and let's just go and fucking wander about. Like, it was better when we were wandering about, standing. We could see, like, we seen it better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's going to get bigger as well, the BKFC, by the looks of it. Like, it's going to start,
I think I'm going
they'll
to go
have
to
bigger arenas and stuff.
yeah, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go to Liverpool one I think it's a couple of months. But like, I'll stay over. Do you know what I mean? I'll have like a night over there.
Yeah.
Toilets
I've
with
been
a joke.
watching,
Do you know what
I've
I
been
was doing
watching
up
some
the
old
back?
UFC lately. What? Go on.
Everybody was queuing for these toilets, right? But I sussed out if you went all the way down the bottom of that corridor where you went out with a
Yeah.
cigarette, there was
Yeah.
changing rooms, right? I just went. I was just kept going in the
No,
changing
oi,
rooms. And
oi, oi. I've got to say this. If you take a bean tin with you, though, man, you're sorted. You know
I
what I
know,
mean? You
yeah,
don't just put a bean tin in your pocket, man, and
yeah.
leave
But
it there on the side.
I was going to that up the mountain, right? I got in every time. I just went all the way down right to the bottom of the corridor where you went outside for a cigarette. And
Yeah,
the door on the left said changing rooms. And when you went in, there was like big urinals and stuff. So it was
yeah,
spot on.
yeah.
I didn't have to wait, mate. I just
Fuck
seen
that.
somebody go in, so I followed them.
Yeah, you gotta if you gotta go where you gotta go, yeah, man. Like I've gone in the garden before, and before when I've been downstairs and I couldn't make it up there, I go in
Yeah.
the garden, man. I don't prepare a bean tin in advance just to piss in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know he
I
wants
just
to move on it from it, though. So shall we let him? Bobby.
Well, yeah, but I had to do a video about him last week because he completely lied and said that he just said like he said apologies and stuff, and then said, "Well, I'm only going at the sheriff because he went at me." Wait there, he done a dissection of my life. That's why he went at him.
Yeah, fucking hell. And it even said like, "Oh, I've been round and asked the neighbours." I mean, this is how of a deep dive it was. I wonder if he went round the neighbours and showed them that video, man, and said, "What do you think of this?" You know what I mean? Fuck's
Apparently,
sake.
apparently it's all over the. I think it's apparently it's all over TikTok, but I haven't got. I don't do TikTok now, so I don't know.
Bean talk. TikTok, flick the bean. Nah, flick talk. Oh, I'm going off here, man. Fucking, my mind just goes sometimes.
I'll have to. Yeah, have you been putting much out there? I haven't been going on, mate. To be honest, I seen what you put on last night. That clip of Creepy.
Yeah, that's it. And I've just been having other trouble that I don't want to bring on here, like the fucking.
Yeah, well, that's it. You need a rest. I say I haven't been on for a couple of days really because I was
Yeah, I wore
absolutely.
very well, man. I wore very. Oh, yeah, I took the kid to the cinema, like, and we had an hot dog, a hot dog from there, like. Never had one before. Always just bought popcorn and took stuff in, and we had it, man. And we was both up during the night, sick.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
good,
that
is it?
was Sunday, man. I was supposed to go on Andrew Guy's live, and I couldn't make it, like, so one of them.
Yeah, but that's it. I'd put you on early when Venice was on, but when it said Craig,
I
I thought it
know,
was someone.
yeah, yeah,
I just
I
thought it was
know.
someone taking a piss, mate, thinking it was creepy.
I understand, man. I understand. I normally have my face on there. I've changed it back, like the other
Yeah,
day. Put my picture on there. But yeah, man, fucking. About that fight though, the Christie fight, like I think there should be a rematch. Oh yeah,
yeah, I think it was a good fight. I still think that. I think Danny Christie won though. I think the good. I think he won quite
yeah, but it
convincingly. To be
deserved a
fair.
rematch though. It was close enough for a rematch, I think.
Well, yeah, well, I think he's got his. I don't know what's going to happen with him. Like
Yeah,
with
but like
Danny.
people, if anybody wants to beat Christie now, it's evident how to do it, innit? It's just like stay out the way of him, wear him out, like, and then he's going to be gassed, and then hit him.
Yeah, but I think I don't know what he's. I don't know what's happening next with him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like fucking Nate Diaz now, eh? He's like his skin and that he bleeds so easily, just like Nate Diaz now. It don't take a
Well, that's
lot,
what
does
I
it?
thought. I thought to myself. I thought I didn't. From where I was, it didn't look like he took loads of big shots. But then at the end, we walked around another bit section, and we stood next to Danny, and his face was a mess,
Yeah,
like a
it
proper
always
mess.
is like that. That's the problem. That's the problem for him because fights will get stopped for it, even though he's probably still raring to go. It just looks that bad. That's what's against Danny Christie, I think, as well. Has he left me to it? What, you gone for a fag or has he gone for a fag, has he? I don't mind. Who forgot here? Oh, somebody said hello to me earlier and I was in the background, couldn't say it. Some Axel Rachel, I think, and there was another guy. All right, Yorkshire Puds.
I'm sorry, mate. I don't know what I've done there. I pressed the wrong button there, mate.
I do it all the time, man. Fucking,
Yeah,
I'll leave
no,
lives and like doing it.
it said he had two private chats, and it was you. And when I went to come back, I pressed the wrong button on my phone, and it just turned it off.
Yeah, I was leaving messages like, say you could see them, but not like interrupt you.
Right,
When
right,
you were
right,
talking to. All right,
right.
Jazzy, Jazzy
Yes,
Jeff and the Fresh Prince, man.
evening, Gemma.
All right, Gemma.
Yeah, there's some.
No, no, Molly. All right, mate. Russell Crowe, man. One of my favourite actors. He don't take no shit, does he?
He always jumps on here, Russell Crowe. I love it when people have names like that, though. It's all good, that, isn't it?
Fighting round the South Park episode, fighting round the world, man.
Yeah.
I like.
I don't know
Any
this up
good
the back.
films? Are you looking forward to any good films like Reese,
I
like
don't.
lately?
I don't know, mate. I've been. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be bringing right the new. What's it called again? Beverly Hills Cop Out.
Yeah.
Because I used
And
to
the
love. I love it.
Beetlejuice. You like? You've got to like Beetlejuice.
I can't. I don't even know if I've seen it.
The first one with Michael Keaton.
I think I've seen it, but I can't remember because I think I was only a kid.
Yeah, he's coming out like in like a month or something, a few weeks, like Beetlejuice 2. And he's got like most of the main actors in it from the first one.
What Passat
That
man?
was
What
one of
time?
our childhood films, man. Beetlejuice. If you say his
Um,
name 3 times, man, he's coming for you, man.
just Passat man.
You say a horror, it's like a kid's horror. It's like you know what I mean? Say
Yeah.
nothing. Am you into your horror?
I don't mind. I'll watch out, maybe. I'll just answer it. I think it was about 10:30, mate, to finish. It was about 10:30 'cause I was back at home for about 11. Just after 11 o'clock. Sorry, mate. He was just asking us what time that finished on Saturday because it
Well,
finished
I like
earlier
the
than like.
Saw films, man. The Saw films, am you a fan of them?
Yeah, I do like the
Yeah.
Saw films. I like it because it's a bit
'Cause
like
it's
you're
like,
talking about the neck.
yeah, and so that could really happen. I like the films where like it could really happen in real life. I like the other films like Freddy as well, but the most scary ones and where it's possible, eh? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what's your people asking you what your favorite horror is.
Uh,
Russell Crowe's asking actually.
it's between Saw and like Freddy Krueger, man. Because Freddy Krueger was the first film I was ever scared of, the first ever one, like Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, like when he run down the road and his arms stretched. That
Yeah,
shit, man, that scared me. That did. So I'll always Texas Chainsaw Massacre's in my top 5. Yeah, that's definitely in it.
I like
Uh,
ones right. But I like ones what are not blood and guts. I like ones what are like what make you think.
yeah,
You know,
like
like
Seven.
like
You like Seven?
yeah, I like Seven. I think Seven's a class film.
Yeah, it's good, in it.
Have you ever seen that Goodwill Hunting?
Uh,
It's
no,
like not a
no.
horror, it's not a horror
I
or
know he's
anything,
a
but
math genius, man, isn't it?
yeah, but it's class. It's like it's a really good film. It's like it's I don't know. I just really liked it, mate.
Have you ever seen Sleepers?
Yeah, that's a good film and all.
Yeah,
Where they got
it's
that
got some.
correctional centre or something.
Yeah, they and they get abused, man, and they get their revenge, don't they?
Yeah, it's
They
good.
nick a
That's a
hot
good.
dog cart. The kids nick like one of them old-fashioned hot dog carts, like, and they've got it,
Yeah,
like,
put
and it
it on the
squashes
stairs, don't they?
somebody, and they get sent
Yeah,
to that thing, and horrible stuff. Kevin Bacon's in it. He's like one of the abusers, man. Wolf Creek as well. I was talking about that the other week. I like both of the films. Wolf
is that
Creek.
the Australian one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've
Mick
seen that.
Taylor.
Yeah, with that.
When he makes him sing "Tie Me Kangaroo Down," sport, and he's under
Yeah,
that
what are you
fucking
doing, isn't
in
he?
that lair.
Yeah, he's a nice man. Right, where you doing, he? I think that was
Yeah,
based on a true story. That you know,
yeah. Ivan Milat, his name
I
was.
remember
He
that.
used
Yeah,
to kidnap like backpackers and use them as target practice and
yeah, he was a
severed the
weirdo, him, wasn't
spinal cord. That's where they got the thing from, where he severs the spinal cord so they can't move.
he? Yeah,
He
it was.
used to do that.
Didn't it come out? Didn't it come out though that he'd done it to quite a few people?
Yeah, 7 bodies they found. Like, there's a guy from Birmingham that sealed him into jail, man, because he tried to kill this guy from Birmingham. I don't know his first, Kevin Onions or something, right? And he noticed his picture later on when he got like and he come forward because that was the guy who tried to kidnap me. So yeah, guy
Russell
from
Crowe
Brum,
saying,
right? Got him, man.
there's a film with Kevin Costner in called Mr. Brooks. That's a good thriller.
Oh, when he's a serial killer. I ain't never
I've,
watched it, but I've heard it's really good.
no,
Yeah.
well, that's it. I've never seen that. I might watch that.
I love horrors. That's my favourite genre of movie. I ain't gonna lie. It is. I
No,
love
I
it.
don't, to be honest, mate, I like anything really. I do like movies. I'll watch more or less anything, mate.
Yeah. I like I like the Mario movie, man.
I've,
I like
I've
the
never seen it.
superhero movies as well.
But
All that stuff.
I used to watch all the Pixar ones, you know, with the kids and that when
Mm.
they were growing up.
Yeah.
I used to love
Toy
them all, mate.
Story, man. That Toy Story, that was the first one for me, like the Pixar.
Yeah.
I love
Do
that
you
film when it first come out.
want to, right? Here's a question for you. Who has played the most parts in any Pixar film?
Tom Hanks.
No,
Uh, what's his name? Tim Allen.
no. And I'll
I
tell you what,
don't know.
he's called John Ratzenberger, right? You probably even
Yeah,
haven't
oh,
even heard of
yeah,
him.
yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now
He's
you've
in there.
said it.
He was in Cheers. Do you know Cheers?
Yeah, he's that fat bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the one with the tash. He's in every Pixar film or something. I think he's in every Pixar film.
Yeah, he plays the pig. He plays the pig in
Yeah,
Toy Story, don't he? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, him.
I think he's in every Pixar film. And it's got something strange, right? Some stupid fact is he has the most box office views or something because he's in all them films are all box office, aren't they? When they come
Yeah,
out, and he's
yeah.
something
Well,
like that. Yeah, it's a weird one, like. Yeah, love
comedy
all
is
that.
good at the right time, man. I like stand-up comedy. I like Cat Williams is my favourite. He is, man. Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle.
yeah. Right, listen, mate. I'm going to have to shoot off, buddy.
Oh, it's a shame, man.
I
You
know,
could have
but
given us a laugh, that's couldn't you, for the people? Come on, man. No, I'm only joking. Oh, yeah, I'll come on again, mate.
yeah, half the people are
For a
fucking off now,
normal
mate.
chat, like just to chat about like anything.
Life.
Yeah, anything. What's
Yeah, that's
going
well,
on?
mate. Yeah, I'd rather do that than start fucking arguing about dickheads. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and me. But like sometimes I love this chat, like because I'll go on some channels, right, and the chat, like, it's just totally going on at me all the time, and it makes you negative, don't it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's
Don't get me
best
wrong.
not to look at it.
I don't like to argue with people now and then, though.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I'll get
Not
people
all the
saying
time.
the
It gets
same
tiring.
thing about like 15, 20 times in the
Yeah,
same chat
it
to
gets
me.
tiring, doesn't it? Gets tiring,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't mind people taking the piss for a little bit, like, but when it starts like getting boring for me, man, it must be boring for them.
I know. Right, mate. Well, I'm going to jump off, mate. 'Cause
See you
I need to
later,
go get.
lad.
But
See
yeah,
you later, mate.
I'll do another one during the week. All right, buddy.
Yeah. Take care, bro.
And
Take
you,
care.
mate. Good night, mate.
See you later, mate. Big up the
Yeah.
chat, man. See you later. Love you all, man.
Right, guys. I'm going to have to shoot because I'm just hungry. I need something to eat, and I'm just going to. I need to get have a shower and stuff, and it's like 9 o'clock now. But listen, thanks everybody for jumping in again. It was absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Paul Venice for jumping on for a while. Shout out to Craig, Narrative Destroyer. Another good lad. So yeah, listen, I'll do another live. What day is it? Tuesday. I'll probably do one. I'll do one before Friday. So good night, everyone.